we are not going to pay income tax means for your amount of annual income. An annual income. Okay, you are the person, you are earning annually. I'm not talking about monthly. Annually, you are receiving 6 lakh. No, 16 lakh rupees. Okay, 16 lakh rupees as your income for 1 year. So that means to the government you need to pay some amount of tax for your income. That's called as income tax. Income means if you are a person who are working at a corporations, corporate industries, your salary and your um, dividend incomes. If you have invest something in your share market, from that you are receiving some amount of income. You have much vehicles, by giving them for rent you will receive some amount of income. And if you are having a land for cultivation, when you lend it for other person, you can receive some amount of income. For your home, okay, you are having two houses, one is for rent, so from that you will get some income as well. So for all the, not only for your salary, there are other incomes as well. For your house rent you can receive some amount. If you are having a land to give that for cultivation, you will receive some amount of income. If you are having additional vehicles, you can lend them. Okay, you can give for lending. So from that also you can receive some amount of income. And in share market also you can invest and get some amount of income from there, and your salary as well. Salary. So in that also you can receive income, not only you. Mm, in your house, you, um, I'm talking about an adult man, their wife, their family. Okay, from that also they can receive some income. We are talking about total income for a person, per person. According to Sri Lankan law, you are not going to pay income tax for the total amount of income which you are receiving. If you are receiving 16 lakhs for 1 year, end of an year, you are receiving 16 lakhs. Monthly or semi-annually, no problem with that. But end of the year, you are having this much amount as your income. So from here, you have to split this into 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 5 lakh likewise. So for this 16 lakh amount, I will split this into first 5 lakh. Thereafter also we can split it into 5 lakh like tax. We can split them. Thereafter next 5 lakh. So now 15 lakh. Additionally, you are having only another 1 lakh left. Okay, 1 lakh left. This is the total amount of income you are receiving for 1 year. This amount is split into 5 lakh. Thereafter another 5 lakh, third 5 lakh, and thereafter remaining 1 lakh. Likewise, we have split. According to Sri Lankan bylaws, as I mentioned earlier, for the initial 5 lakh which you are earning as your income for 1 year, for this amount, no any income tax. It is called as tax free. Tax free. That means you are a person who are earning 5 lakhs, exactly 5 lakhs or less than 5 lakh. For that, you are not going to pay income tax for the government. Okay. But if you are earning a single rupee greater than 5 lakh, for that you need to pay some amount of tax. So you have to clear with that. For the next 5 lakh, for the initial 5 lakh, no matter what, you are a businessman, you are a corporation, you are a poor guy, no problem with that. You are an educated person who are working at a reputed place or institute. Somehow, for the initial 5 lakh, no any taxes. For the next 5 lakh, you need to pay 4 percentage of tax. Okay, 4 percentage of tax. Greater than that, you are earning first 5 lakh, no tax. So the additional 5 lakh, you need to pay 4 percentage tax. After that also, if you are receiving more than this, for the first 5 lakh, no tax. For the next 5 lakh, 4 percentage. That means totally 10 lakh. After that also, you are having some amount. For this one, for the next amount of 5 lakh, you need to pay 8 percentage tax. 8 percentage tax. After that also you are receiving some amount of money. No matter what, the money is 1 rupee or 1 lakh or 4 lakh 99,999, doesn't matter. It belongs to fourth set of amount. This is the initial set. It is tax free zone. So no tax. For the first portion of 5 lakh, after tax free zone, you need to pay 4 percentage tax. After that, 8 percentage tax. After that, you need to pay 12 percentage tax. This is the way in Sri Lankan government they are receiving income tax. For the initial 5 lakh, no tax. After that, for upcoming all the 5 lakh amount, they are getting 4 percentage. Not only like this, I will take now a person who is receiving just 7 lakh rupee as his income per year. Annually, his income is just 7 lakh. For the initial 5 lakh, there is no any tax. It is called as tax-free region. So we can make it as tax-free. Okay. Thereafter, 7 lakh minus 5 lakh, remaining is just 2 lakh rupees. For this 2 lakh rupees, it belongs to second set of 5 lakh. Here there is not enough money for 5 lakh even, but here the amount of money is enough to pay tax because it is greater than 5 lakh. No. So the next 2 lakh, for that you need to pay 4 percentage of tax respectively. According to the income of yourself, your income tax pattern, it might change. Previously I explained you for 16 lakh. First 5 lakh tax free. Then next 5 lakh 4 percentage. Next 5 lakh 8 percentage. After that 5 lakh 12 percentage. That is for the person who is receiving 16 lakhs rupees as their income per year. Next case for just 7 lakh income per year. So first 5 lakh no tax, that is tax free region. After that additionally 2 lakh rupees are there. So for that 2 lakh rupees you need to pay 4 percentage of income. Income tax. Okay, income tax. We will find how to find the tax amount. We will discuss that one later. If you could understand this one clearly, it's really way simpler than other things to do how to find the income tax. First tax free region, thereafter 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Likewise, um, by 4 multiples only for upcoming each 5 lakh, the income tax is charged by the government. So in this question, a person is receiving 13 lakh rupees. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. 13 million rupees as his income. Yes, 13 lakh rupee as his income per year. Find the amount of income tax he has to pay. So first of all, I will write this one. In standard notation, this should be the amount. 1,300,000. For the initial 500,000, I will split that. For the initial 500,000 rupees, there is no any tax. No, it is tax-free region. I will mark that. Thereafter, for the next 5 lakh rupees, it is possible to have another 5 lakh rupees. For this one, 4 percentage tax. 5, 500,000, 500,000. So 1,000. Thereafter, another 300,000 remaining. For this one, 8 percentage of income tax we need to set. So this is tax-free region. So it is 1. For the 500,000 rupees, 4 percentage is the tax. So you need to find 4 percentage of 500,000. 4 percentage of 500,000. That is the amount of tax we need to settle. So percentage to corresponding fraction multiplied with 500,000. So when we simplify this, we can get the answer as 5,000 times 4, 20,000. 20,000 rupees. So for first 5 lakh, no tax. For the next 5 lakh, you need to pay 20,000 rupees as income tax. Let's find for the remaining 3 lakh rupees, 8 percentage of this 300,000. So 8 upon 100 of 300,000. We can simplify. So it will give you 24,000 rupees. Here no tax. Here 20,000, that is the amount of tax we need to settle. In the third set of 300,000 under 8 percentage of income tax, you need to pay 24,000 rupees as income. So annually he needs to pay total income tax as sum of these two. For this 5 lakh, 20,000. For next 3 lakh, 24,000. So both together 20,000 plus 24,000, 44,000 rupees. That is the total income tax he needs to pay to the government. So mostly students know how to do these things. They might forgot about the tax-free region. So think that logically for the initial 5 lakh, no tax. You have to keep it on mind. For the upcoming 5 lakh, 4%. For the upcoming 5 lakh, 8. After that also if you have any amount, for that one, 12%. Likewise, it is increased. For each, you need to find separately. We cannot find the income tax together. For each region, each zone, you need to find them separately when you add the total amounts together to get final income tax. So here the total amount of income is 15.6 lakh. So we will split that the total income per year, that is 1,560,000 rupees. For the first 500,000, there is no any tax. So it is the tax-free region. We will write first 500,000, no any tax free. Thereafter, look at this. There is any possibility to write another 500,000? Yes, we can write another 500,000. Under here, the percentage of income would be 4% income. Thereafter, another 500,000 also possible. For this, 8% of, after that also look at them. 500, 500, 500. So totally 1,000, 500,000. Remaining 60,000. For this 60,000 rupees, 12% of tax. 12% of tax. Okay, let's find. For the first 4% of this 500,000. So 4 upon 100 into 500,000. It will become 20,000 rupees. Thereafter, next 500,000, 8% of tax. 8 upon 100 times 500,000. We can simplify to get the answer as 4 times 5, 8 times 5,000, it would be 40,000 rupees. Thereafter, last 60,000, 12%. So 12 of 100 multiplied with 60,000. We can simplify. So it will give you 7,200. 7,200 rupees. That's the tax for third region. Initially tax free. Thereafter 20,000, 40,000. So 60,000 plus 7,200. Altogether, it would be 67,200 rupees. This is the total income tax. So 725,000. It can be split into first 5 lakh. For the first 500,000, there is no any tax. So here you can write it as tax free. For the next remaining, from here when you subtract 500,000, remaining is 225,000 rupees. For that one, 4% of tax. Let's find the amount of tax. So 4% of 225,000 multiplied with 225,000. So here we can simplify. It will give you 0. 4,500, then 9,000. That would be the correct answer. 9,000 rupees. That is the tax. Nothing else. Look at here. Just 725,000. When you subtract 500,000 from here, remaining 225,000. For that 4% of tax. When you simplify that properly, you will end up with the correct answer.